welcome to the Homestead. So today we are out here. We got about 4 inches of snow yesterday. I'm on top of the roof and I'm doing one of the things that has to happen when you get snow. We are completely off-grid with the exception of an internet line that's powered by our solar. Off-grid means off the electrical grid. We are our own power company here. One of the benefits of being your own power company is you don't have an electric bill every month. However, one of the bad things about being your own power company is that when things go wrong or when power gets interrupted, you now become your own lineman. And that means you have to send someone out, meaning yourself, to go take care of things when things need to be taken care of. And when you get 4 inches of snow, that means your solar panels have been covered up. And I have this little squeegee that we come up here on the roof with and take off the solar panel, take the snow off the solar panels. If you look over here at Tim's house, you can see I've already been up there and uncovered his panels for his house. And now I'm getting ready to do the same thing for ours. So a big snow like this today, it's just required maintenance that you have to do when you're an off-grid homesteader. As you can see, our sheep got a brand new round bale today. All right, let's head inside and then let's go ahead and take a look at our inverter by SunGold Power, and let's go ahead and see if it's producing any juice now that we've uncovered these panels, because before it was producing a big fat goose egg. Even with the cloud cover, it's producing over 240 watts of power, which is better than nothing. The sun will be out later today, probably, and definitely tomorrow. So I don't think 4 inches of snow was going to go away until we did something about it. So we're ready for the sun when it comes out, whenever that is. So we're back inside now, and I got me a nice hot cup of coffee. It's cold out there today, and I wanted to kind of talk about some of these companies that are out there and they're installing grid tie systems or solar off-grid systems, and the benefit of learning this stuff yourself, learning how this stuff works, learning how to hook it up, learning about your components and what each component does, learning about electricity, learning about volts, amps, and watts, and just different gauges of wires and AC and DC, learning about this stuff. It's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of time and effort on your part. And then when something goes wrong, when something happens that you need to address, you can be the first person to do that. You can be the lineman. You can be your first line of tech support, as my friend Roy says. I love that line, because it's so true. You don't have to rely on someone else. A lot of these companies that I've seen pop up here in my area, in my region of the world here, so to speak, they usually go out of business within a couple years. And the reason that I have seen, just my experience, leave a comment below if you have something different to say, but from my experience, these companies, it's very easy for them to go out and install a system. It's very hard for them to be educators and to educate the end user about what it is they just installed. And because most people don't know, they don't care. All they want is take my money and then give me the solar and then be gone. And then when something goes wrong, and it will, they call these people, and the company who installed it is spending all of their time and spinning their wheels just trying to support all these end users. And what happens is they can't install new systems because they're so bogged down with support issues that they can't get anything done, and the company just goes out of business. It's not, financially feasible for them to keep supporting all of these end users who don't have any idea about how their system works. And nowadays, we have a lot of plug-and-play systems that are coming online, Blue Eddy being one of them and some others as well, where, you can have an entire system. It's just basically all contained, and it's plug-and-play, basically. And that's great. I mean, we didn't have that. I mean, solar and alternative energy technology has grown leaps and bounds from where it was when I first started. and I had to do everything myself. But nowadays, you can go out and get a Blue Eddy system for your entire home. We did a video recently on someone who is here who does just that. They have an entire Blue Eddy system that runs the electricity in their home. And it's an extensive system. And it's extensive and expensive. But nowadays, they're making that. It's plug and play. Very easy to use, very easy to monitor. And when something goes wrong, yeah, you could probably take it back and send it to the factory and, get it fixed or whatever. But and you can use it as a grid tie, so that way you can, switch it on and off. And if something did go happen, you have your grid, there to save you. But systems are increasing in advancement and technology by leaps and bounds compared to what they were. Again, I still think it's advantageous for you to go ahead and learn how these systems work, so that if something goes wrong, you can be your first line of tech support. You can be the lineman who goes out and solves the problem instead of calling and relying on someone else to show up and take care of it for you. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the new system we have here. We're going to be doing another battery upgrade here soon. Whenever that happens, I'll give you an update on the full system and how it's working, and just what we've experienced in the last few weeks with what we've got. We've been doing solar now for 10 years. And I'm very happy with how I've learned. It's not just I'm not just happy about how it's performed. I'm happy about how I've learned and how I've progressed myself in the understanding of how these technologies work. It's something I had no idea. I had no idea what I was getting into before. I had some really bad misconceptions about what solar energy and alternative energy systems were. So anyway, there's my video for the day. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you guys on solar? Do you want to be on solar? What kind of system do you want? Are you looking for a grid tie? Are you looking for off-grid? Maybe we'll do a video coming up on whether it's better to start off-grid or go grid tie and then get off. That's a question a lot. Hey, can I go on the grid and then get off later? I have some definite opinions on that. Maybe we'll do a video coming up on that soon. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Okay. Check out our merchandise over at teespring.com. The link's in the description below. If you're still paying the power company, you're kind of stupid, and it might hurt, especially in the days coming ahead. They say energy prices are going to be going through the roof. So get off grid while you can now. All right. See you next time in the homestead. Bye. This is Grandma. Grandma survived the Great Depression. She survived the Great Depression because her supply chain was local and she knew how to do stuff. Grandma was smart. Grandma told us to make do with what you got. She also said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Homesteading is all about self-reliance and declaring ourselves to be independent from the system. We grow our own food, we raise our own animals, and doing these things helps safeguard our families from the unpredictable world that surrounds us. But what about banking? I love being my own power company, but what about being my own bank? Right now, our country is over $30 trillion in debt and rising. The Fed keeps printing money, and the Congress won't stop spending money. Staying attached to the modern banking system and their investment vehicles is like putting all of your eggs in one very, very fragile basket. On one side, you have the threat of inflation and your savings value floating away. And the other side is a possible deflationary stock market collapse, just like what happened in the 1930s. Genesis Gold Group is like a basket holding eggs, and these eggs are impossible to break. History shows us that all paper investments have and will return to their intrinsic value eventually. Zero. But gold, silver, and other precious metals have never, ever been worthless. In every collapse throughout history, people have turned back to precious metals to find monetary value. If you have a 401k, an IRA, or a savings account where you're literally watching the purchasing power inflate away, give Genesis Gold Group a call right now, today, this instant. They can develop a strategy for you in the days ahead. I can tell you how I raise sheep, I can tell you how I raise chickens, or the best way to grow tomatoes, or how to hook up a solar panel. But Genesis Gold Group is your best shot at safeguarding your hard-earned savings and investments during this increasingly turbulent time in history. The link and phone number is in the description below, or visit their website at genesisgoldgroup.com. Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. Oh wait.